What it do, E-World? Crisscrossing wires. We're just gonna show you a real quick look at a battery system that we've been working on. I was waiting on a BMS today. It didn't show up, but that didn't stop me from charging up my pack. Being as though we got some leads on the discharge side, as you can see, right now it's charged up to 83.8 volts. Discharger cuts off a little premature. It should be 84.4, but I'm cool with that. My pack right now is in two separate packs. This is a 20S12P pack. Over there I have the rest of my pack, which is 3S12P, for a total of 23P. I'm sorry, 23S12P. However, I'm going to have two separate leads. One set of leads going straight to the 72 volt pack, and I'm also going to have that 3S pack in series with this pack, so I'll have another lead coming off the output of that, which will give me 92 volts. So I'll have the option whether or not I want to use 72 volts or 92 volts by either, unplugging from the 72, plugging up at 92, you know what I mean. So I have that option. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just want to give you guys a last look at my copper infused battery. Instead of using nickel strips, I use copper, and I also soldered my copper strips in there as opposed to welding them. I believe that made for much better connections. In my opinion, soldering is a little more efficient than welding. I'm sure there are those who will want to debate me on that, but it doesn't matter. This is my battery system, and this is how I chose to build it. So I will have two fans on my battery, as you can see, one for intake, one for exhaust. Once I put the shrink wrap on it, I have a little 1/4-inch platform that I will mount them fans on, and it will actually blow through my pack. Like I said, one's going to be an intake, one's going to be exhaust, so it will circulate the air through the pack. I will also have temperature probes on it, so I can monitor the temperatures. I have a little amp probe circuit that can go on there with a meter, so I can monitor the watts and the current and pretty much everything. Basically, I'm going to be using a Bluetooth BMS for that, but we won't be using the discharge side at all, strictly for charging and just monitoring the cells. All right, so anyway, that's where we are. I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, throw it in some shrink wrap. We'll go ahead and throw it up in the bike. I'm not going to be running this with a BMS, as I just said, so it doesn't even matter at this point that it's not here. I can install that later. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the scientists in the comment section telling me how unsafe that is to run without a BMS, but that's the reason for me building this pack, is to have high current output. And I'm not going to limit that by using a BMS, even though you can buy large BMSs like 350 amp BMSs. I'm not going to use a BMS at all. I want full power of this battery system. I don't want it bottlenecked by any BMS of any type. Alright, so that's it. Just want to give you guys a last look at this battery before it's all shrink wrapped up, and you're not able to see it. I think we did a pretty good job of soldering in there in our copper strips. I don't think it looks too bad for our first battery build from scratch. So yeah, anyway, I'm sure things will improve as time goes on, and I developed some different techniques. So yeah, alright y'all, that's it. Take it easy, take care. It's crisscrossing wires, and we get a good day, at least up in the high 40s or 50s, and we're gonna make it do what it do. Now I feel like with the correct amount of amps, I will have no trouble meeting my initial goal, and y'all know what that goal is. I'm trying to ease on over that 100-mile-per-hour barrier, and with some field weakening, I should be able to do just that, because that's been the only holdup is voltage sag, and not having enough voltage to enable field weakening. The speeds we've been getting up to now has just been with raw power, as we've been able to produce over 200 newton meters of torque. So yeah, now all we got to do is get a little field weakening to reduce that back EMF, and it's on to the races. Alright y'all, take it easy, take care. Crisscrossing wires, deuces.